Hello and welcome to Shuffle Play. This is the feature where I basically have all these different game libraries. I'm sure many of us do, where there's maybe hundreds of games in there at this point, and basically draw three at random and try them out for 15 minutes. Yeah, hope you enjoy. Let's find out what our first game is tonight. All right. So, first up tonight, we have Sigils in the Dark. Okay. And then the other bit I do on here, just because I think it's amusing, and this stream is basically just for me at this point, is I like to ask the computer to tell me about the game, because some of these games are smaller, some of them are larger. But I think a description is helpful for all of them. So, computer, tell me about Sigils in the Dark.
Sigils in the Dark is a journaling game and GM supplement. The goal of the game is to create an evil mage's spellbook. You will take up the role of this wizard with a desperate need. In search of arcane power to get what they want, they will try to understand dark sigils just outside their perception by randomly generating spells and adding liner notes to their grimoire. In the end, you'll have an in-game artifact that you can pass on to players and hopefully know a little more about what your evil mage has sacrificed to get where they are.
Cool, thank you, computer. So yeah, this is seems more like a pencil and paper type deal. So I've come up with hopefully what will be a viable solution to this. I have a tablet over here, and I've got this whiteboard cloud thing going, so I can draw on here and it should show on screen. So yeah, since this is a tabletop thing and it's not going to have the built-in tutorial, I'm hoping the 15 minutes don't just get eaten up in learning the controls, but I'm excited to check this out. It seems interesting. So yeah, let me get that 15-minute timer going, and let's check out Sigils in the Dark. Let me just open up the timer app, and 15 minutes. Here we go. Let's check it out. All right. So you have a need, a deep burning need that drives you. Is it love, regret, desire? The darkness whispers, I can help you. Minutes turn to hours as you try to focus on the voice. Symbols, shapes swirl in the darkness at the edge of your perception. This is cool. If only you could grasp them, your needs would be met and more. Okay, so this is what I believe just got read to us by the computer. Thank you, computer. So as you fill with linear notes, struggle, play the cost, each thing will double down. My need will be filled when needs. The first page, write what you think a future owner of this tome would need to know about you. Usually name, location, and why you are searching for arcane power. Okay. Page 2, you'll create your first spell, print or draw the 3-point spell circle. Roll on the, yep. Yeah, so we're going to be rolling dice for this, which I didn't grab dice, so we're just going to be using some digital ones. That should be okay. Now roll on the effect table to permanently define. Yeah, so you're going to end up with like customized arcane symbols at the end of this. So I hope 15 minutes is enough time to get that to happen. Okay. Effect, rolled next to the image. Take a note. Add 2 more segments. I guess we should just kind of go through these one at a time, I suppose. So a name, what would the name be? What's a good fantasy name? I guess I can just pop that up here. Let me just move up here our name. I like the name Barnabas. That seems generically fancy to me. Barnabas. Let's say the 4th. I hope that's not a historical figure. This does not reflect any historical figures. They're all fictional. Location. They are in the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. That sounds cool to me. And then why I'm searching for arcane power. I'm just going to pull from my life. My plants keep dying. Rip to my little buddy. 2 out of 3 of my plants made it, so that's much better than my last time doing that. Okay, but focusing. Cool. So page 2, we're going to make a spell. Exciting. So we have our circle here. So there's connectors, spell names, and symbols. So as your characters peer into the unknown and tries to make sense of this rolling shape, you, the player, will roll on the segment table to generate what they see. Roll on the segment table now and draw the segment between 2 of the 3 points on your initial spell circle. Cool. So I'm rolling out of 12, I suppose. At some point in these instructions when I was skimming it, they said to use particular dice. Roll once. Yeah, use a single d6. Okay. One time. For each symbol in the spell? Maybe the d6 comes later. Yeah, I guess we'll just roll a d12 here. I hope that's right. I know on phones when I type roll a d6, then it makes a nice animation. I'm hoping that's the case on web as well. Yay, cool. So let's roll a d12. So we got a 1. Why did it roll 2? Oh, it said d6. Roll a d12. That's my bad. Cool. So we got 4. So 4 is my lover is mine. That sounds toxic. Okay. Oh, so is that what my need is? It's not that my plants are dying. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, okay. So ignore the plants. Apparently this magic user wants their lover to be theirs. You gotta talk to people. Don't be treating them like your property. Okay. Page 2. Create first spell. So let's do that. So now roll on the effect table to permanently define what the segment means. Now this happens here. On the segment table to generate what they see. Roll on the segment table now and draw the segment between 2 of 3. So let's go to the segment table. Effect, object tables, cost table, segment table. Here we go. So we're rolling out of 20, it looks like. So how do I clear this? Nope, that's not it. Okay, so we just rolled a d20. So we got 11. So we're going to draw that one. And we're going to draw them between the 3 dots, I guess. I don't know if I do this for each one. I'll double check the rules. So we're going to go like that. And then it's kind of like whoop and whoop. I should curve a little more. Boop. Calligraphy has never been my strong suit. Beautiful. I assume I do this 3 more or 2 more times? Okay. Okay. So, then we bind. I see. So this is our segment. Now roll on the effect table to permanently define what the segment means. Write the effect, roll next to the image on the segment table, and make a note next to your spell. So go about what the segment means. Okay. So number 11, we'll add this, but I think we want the effect, right? So at 11 mean move then? I guess. Let's say that. Probably should have played this once through, but that's kind of how the stream goes, is I just kind of experience it for the first time, which unfortunately doesn't do well for tabletop games. Okay, cool. So then add 2 more segments, rolling an effect for each. Okay, cool. write the effect rolled next to the image on the segment table. I'll take note. Roll the 1. Oh, okay, no, you do roll a second time. It looks. Oh nope, that's not how you erase on this app. Okay, so I'm just gonna erase those, and let's roll on the effect table, and then we'll speed run through the other ones. Okay, so we're gonna roll for the effect. The effect for that one is bind. That's honestly pretty fitting for them having that particular need, right? Okay. So then we're going to do this a few more times. So we're going to roll now a d20 to get our next segment. So we rolled a 13. So our segment will be that shape. So I think we'll go across now. So let's do, and then like an arrow, should be a space in between. Hopefully the magic will still work. You know, I realize this is actually pretty good for spooky month, right? That fits. Now let's roll a d20 for finding what the effect is. I hope I'm not missing out on the symbols. We'll find out. Animate. Okay. Once again, fitting to our toxic magic user here. I guess would be a good foil for a character with healthy boundaries. Okay. Ooh, nat 20, which will be this cool kind of stripe pattern. It's going to be tricky to do. Whoop. And then whoop. And then that goes kind of like that. All right. And then we will get a 1. 20 to a 1. Rough rolls there. Oh, so bind again. Yeah, this very fitting. So we have bind, and animate. Okay. Cool. So now what? All right. The object is what the spell can interact with. To add the object, roll on the symbol table and draw the symbol in the center of the triangle made by your segments. Then roll on the object table and write the result next to the symbol on the symbol table and make note of the spell page. Okay, cool. So we're going to roll an object and then roll a symbol. Or no, we're going to roll on the symbol table and then roll on the object table. Okay. So symbol table, that's going to be out of 20 again. There we go. Okay, we got 5, and that will be, ooh, okay. So we'll make that like that, and then boop. Wow, my touchscreen is doing all sorts of stuff. There we go. And then we're going to roll for the object that we can use this on. So out of 20. Here we go. 10. So that will be Darkspawn. Okay. So I guess they would raise like an army to try and control their lover. That's a pretty compelling villain. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is working for me. Like, if your goal here is to make something for a DM campaign, like, this is very helpful. That's why I do random streams. It's just, let the process tell you what it is. Okay, so now that you know what your spell can do and what it can target, it's time to name the spell. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna call this. I want to say like Darkspawn, like puppetry. Because we're binding and we're animating. So puppet army, maybe. It doesn't have the fantastical name that I would want to do it. I would do a couple passes on that that name, but let's go specific first. Okay, so now we have the magic circle. completed, roll a d6 on the cost table. Later spells will increase cost, but for this one, just roll a d6. Cool. All right, so we're going to roll a d6. And it's 3, so that means our cost will be a love letter undelivered. This is good. This is good. Okay. A love letter undelivered. Ooh. That's juicy. That is good dramatic irony. I believe I'm using that correctly. I've been listening to a podcast that talks about storytelling a lot. Once you have your cost, add it to the spell page with a few notes. Yep. You finished your first spell. Cool. So good. Cool. So we successfully made our first spell then. So I guess I would have been writing in the areas up there. I can point on with the mouse. Up here, I would be kind of writing the things that I was writing there. So I guess we can try and make another spell because this works pretty well. I assume we have time for that. Oh, no, we have 1 minute. Maybe we can speed run one. Let's see. Probably not. Probably not. But yeah, this works pretty well for me, I think, once I got the handle on it. So let's draw a circle. Let's erase these top points. You can't see any of what I'm doing. Let me move this view over here. And then we're gonna draw. That's the eraser, pencil. Okay. Let me just refresh this because that's a lot of dice in there. So we got a 10 and 13. So 10 will be, and the effect, right? Is that what it is? Is it effect? Yeah. 13, transmute. Love to transmute. Cool. And let's roll 2 more. So then we get 4 and 8. So 4, going to do that. And that's going to do that. Oh, I guess that's time. Let me just finish out at least the, oh, I completely missed there, the visual aesthetic for this table, because I think this is a cool tool. That's still the eraser. Boom, boom. And then the effect would be, what was it? It was 8. Okay. 7 strands of, no, that's the cost. Spicy. Connect. Okay. Those are 2 ends. Don't mind the M shape there. I realized you couldn't see any of that because I'm going quick. Sorry about that. So then 4 and 13. So then 4 would be another one of these. Going up, and then like a C shape, and a circle, and then long line, and like 2 little wings there. And the 13 would be another transmute. I know it's just the randomness, but I do kind of like that there's balance on the circle so far. That's cool. All right, cool. So that was, I believe the name is Sigils in the Dark. Yeah. So if you got to make some magical characters and come up with spells and motivations and things along that line, this is a pretty cool tool. I dig this. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, hit the bell to get notified, like, comment, all that good stuff. Follow me on various social media if that's of interest. And of course, please check out the awesome games that are being played on this feature. So many hours are going into this that I'm just covering for like 15 minutes. So please check those out. Yeah, and I'll see you next time.